only child, son of your father or mother. You can say you are only the son of your parents. In a Brahminical family, that took place like Uttar Pradesh, where the parents are very possessive about the sons. How did they permit you to join the armed forces, and that to Air Force, where the risk of life is more? Don't you think that the risk to life is more in Air Force, and you opt to join the Air Force? How did the parents permit you?
So, sir, as mentioned before, I had discussions with my family regarding every matter, and same is with my studies and all. Regarding my academics, I discussed with my father that I want to pursue PCM in 11th and 12th. So he had a agreement to it. He never had any objections to it. So I pursued 11th and 12th as well with PCM, and then I opted for giving NDA examination and and preparing for JEE examination for the TES entry also.
Yeah, Ansh. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Good?
Yes, sir.
You hail from Prayagraj.
Yes, sir.
Good place Prayagraj is.
Yes, sir.
We would like to just know about you, detail about your family. Just give an introduction about yourself to include your family background, your educational background, your interest in the sports, hobbies, other extracurricular activities that you have undertaken during your school days. Otherwise, your interest and what aim that you evolved yourself for yourself. Yeah.
My name is Ansh Pandey. I hail from Prayagraj, and I did my 10th from ICSE board from St. John's Academy, scoring a percentage of 83.33%, while I did my 12th again from the same school, ICSE board, and scored of 76.6%. My family background is my mother is a private teacher in a PDN Vidya Mandir in Prayagraj. Also, my father is a businessman in automobile sector. Coming on to my extracurricular activities that I've pursued is skits, drama, skates, and all other activities such as Pictionary and declamation. While my hobbies are playing chess, also reading books.
Your father is a businessman, mother is a teacher.
Yes, sir.
What business does your father do, and what is the turnover of his business? Also, would like to know that what is the relationship between you and your father, and how many times that you and your father have sat down together, discussed about the family affairs. What opinion or what suggestions have you given to him, and that was implemented in the family?
Yes, sir. My father is in automobile sector. He just briefing about it. He has a repairing and a washing center of cars as well as motorcycles. Recently, after the lockdown, it has seen a decline, but we have discussed over it and finally came over to a decision that we'll be starting a new business where my father will be a stock dealer about those automobile sector like batteries and all. Also, there is a very good relation between me and father, and we discuss oftenly about our family matters. Like as mentioned before, we discuss about the new business that we are going to pursue. Also, we discuss daily about the monthly expenditures and incomes. As of my growing age, he has oftenly started discussing me about his personal matters as well.
So how do your father had been discussing? What personal matter does your father discuss with you?
Like which phone he wants to buy. He recently.
So did you suggest him some good quality of phone? What phone
Yes.
What phone do you have with you?
I have Realme 6 Pro.
And what phone you suggested for your father?
So as per his demand, I asked him his demands. He does not require a good camera.
You suggested your father for a new business.
Yes.
What was the new business that you suggested your father? Why did this new business was, what was the need for this new business in the family? Your father was already employed, getting around 15,000 rupees from one business. What was the need that he had to start a new business, and what advice did you give him? How did you give him this advice? How this idea of new business came up?
So Before the pre-COVID era, it was used to be around 40,000 per month, but after the COVID era, it has been declining and declining again and again, and now has reached to 15,000. Having concern over this, we have had discussion with my father and decided to have a change in business. Father suggested me very much sort of businesses, and I helped him out by googling and having a browser search, browsed everything about which business could be better for him, and after all we came to the conclusion of this thing that we are going to have stock dealings of automobile sectors.
Stock dealing, what do you understand by stock dealing? I have not been able to understand what this stock dealing is. Can you explain about it?
Like means dealing not for a small amount but for stocks, right? Like batteries in stocks, like 100 batteries at a
It
time.
was the enlargement in the investments. I understand that it's larger in the investment of your father. Would the stocks of certain spare parts?
Yes, sir.
And that would be constituting the new business.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Where the turnover would go higher.
Yes.
So that was suggestion by you.
Yes. As
How did you get this idea of business and you want to join the armed forces?
No, as my father was very learned about this experience, learned about this field, so I suggested him a field that is related to this. Like he was already doing a business in automobile sector, so I suggested him something that is related to automobile sector but in a different way, where he could have a shift in his turnover and rise.
You belong to, you are the only child of your father. That is, you are two brothers.
No, my elder sister and me.
Actually, you are the only son.
Only son of my family.
Your father and you sat down together, decided about the business. Did your father ever counsel you about your career, that whether should you continue with the business or should you go in for your education in higher studies in some other field like engineering, or join the armed forces? How did you reach to this conclusion that you should join the forces when your father is a businessman, your mother is a teacher, your sister is studying, only child, son of your father or mother? You can say you are only the son of your parents. In a Brahminical family, that took place like Uttar Pradesh, where the parents are very possessive about the sons. How did they permit you to join the armed forces, and that to Air Force, where the risk of life is more? Don't you think that the life risk to life is more in Air Force, and you opt to join the Air Force? How did the parents permit you?
So, sir, as mentioned before, I had discussions with my family regarding every matter, and same is with my studies and all. Regarding my academics, I discussed with my father that I want to pursue PCM in 11th and 12th. So he had a agreement to it. He never had any objections to it. So I pursued 11th and 12th as well with PCM, and then I opted for giving NDA examination and and preparing for JEE examination for the TES entry also. So
just give your institutions that you studied in right from class 8 onwards, and would like to know about your favorite teachers in the school in class 10th, your favorite subject, your circle of friends, your close friends, your favorite friends, the time that you spent with your friends, and how did you manage the timings of play, timings of joy with your friends and with your family.
So from 8th onwards, 8th to 12th, I've been studying in a single school, that is St. John's Academy, and I did my intermediate from that school only. Also regarding my friends, I have 5 male friends and 2 female friends, and we have been a very good in good relations, and still in contact in my drop year as well, and after my drop year also.
Yeah, you've taken a drop for 1 year.
Yes, sir.
What are you preparing for? You're preparing for JEE. So, was the NDA passion for you, or you just wanted to join the NDA because you couldn't do well in the JEE examination?
No, sir. Sir, my passion was to join armed forces, specifically Air
If your passion was to join armed forces, I don't find your this one, what is called, why have you not appeared for NDA earlier?
Sir, I was not aware of the NDA.
Were you not aware of the NDA? Because everything is now available on in the social media, in the internet, and even in the print media. That the carrier now, even the children of class 8 would know that what are the future options for him. How were you not aware of the National Defence Academy examination? You undertook very late in life. You just have last chance for the National Defence Academy.
Yes, sir. So my passion towards armed forces have been started from in the drop year only, because I was not aware of the NDA as I was involved in the academics that was regarding BTech and all these things, where I came to know that I can do BTech in the armed forces as well, giving me a good blend of my engineering and my armed forces, both passions together.
Games that you play, I find that you play, you are athlete also, you do skating. No team games you've been playing?
No, sir.
Hmm?
No, sir.
No team games you've been playing. Why is this no team game that you have played?
I played it, but sir, occasionally, not at a level where I can.
What the team games that you played occasionally?
Sir, volleyball.
Volleyball. And no other game that you played?
Sir,
do you think that playing of game is important, equally important for the development
yes,
of
sir.
a child?
Yes, sir. I played kabaddi as well.
Kabaddi is not a game that is, generally people like it.
Okay.
It's not a game of, it is not a team game as such. It is not a quality game, I would say. Do you consider kabaddi as a quality game?
Sir, it has different opinions, and same as it is has a national.
It's not in the national field. It is not in Olympics.
Yes, it has.
This game is not included in Olympics.
Yes, sir, it is not included in Olympics.
So what is the position of India as such in kabaddi?
Sorry, sir.
And when did it originate? Where did it originate from?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware of this, but it is originated in India.
Another thing that I would like to ask you was,
yes,
you have participated in so many things, quiz, your skit, declamation, many things that you have done. What hobbies did you pursue in your spare time? Because I don't find that you have a proper routine timings. Firstly, that I would just give me your hobbies that you pursue.
Sir, I like to play chess and also reading.
Playing
books.
chess, that is as a hobby, or you play with, because you must be playing chess with somebody else?
No, sir. Now mobile apps are available for playing.
So you play chess on mobile?
Online, yes, sir.
And otherwise, do you have anything which is, I would call it as a creative hobby? Nothing as a creative hobby.
So reading books.
Reading books. So let's have the number of books that you have read in the last 1 year. How many books? What are the books that you have read? And who are the authors of these books? What lessons have you drawn from these books?
Sir, I have developed my habit of reading books in the drop year only. I've read rather scriptures I have been reading. Srimad Bhagavad Gita was the book that I read, and its author is Srila Prabhupada. And the lesson I draw from it is the.
So only one book, Bhagavad Gita, that you have read in the last 1 year?
Yes, sir.
No other book that you have been reading? Well, the Bhagavad Gita is a religious book.
Yes, sir. That is what I said. Ki religious scriptures I have been reading.
So let's have some stanzas of Bhagavad Gita that has influenced you.
Yes, sir.
And what that influences Bhagavad Gita has in the life of a person.
Yes, sir. The stanza I would like to recite that I got influenced from is 2.14. Nainam chidanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakah, na chaina kledayantyapona na shosyati marutah. It means the soul cannot be shredded by weapon, nor it can be combusted by fire. It can't be made wet by water, nor can it be dried by wind, which let me help through accepting the fact that death is true and motivates me on doing my own duty towards the nation, family and society.
You have opted for Air Force, as given first preference as the Air Force.
Yes, sir.
Why Air Force in particular? And if you are given a chance, if you are recommended for the National Defence Academy, what kind of pilot would you like to become?
Sir, a combat pilot.
You want to become a combat pilot.
Yes, sir.
So you choose Air Force because you want to become a combat pilot.
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of the number of types of aircraft that Air Force, Indian Air Force has, and their role in the Indian Air Force?
No, sir.
Are you not aware of the types of aircraft that Indian Air Force has?
So not all types of aircraft.
Do you know that there are 3 types of aircraft? Generally, the helicopters.
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of it or not? If
Yes,
you are preparing to go for Air Force, you should have been aware. You should know the basic knowledge of the Air Force.
yes, sir.
What are the types of aircraft that the Air Force have? Do they have combat aircrafts? They have transport aircrafts. They have helicopters.
Helicopters.
Are you aware of these?
Yes, sir. These three are more.
Are you aware of the differences between helicopter and the fixed wing aircrafts? What are the forces acting on a helicopter while it takes off, and vis-a-vis the aircraft, a fixed wing aircraft, when it goes in the air?
So regarding the difference between the aircraft and the helicopter is that both counteracts the gravity, while the difference it was the similarity, while the difference is the helicopter has the rotor. So helicopter helps to reduce drag and move forward easily, and it counteracts gravity as well. Both of them counteracts gravity.
Why your voice sometimes goes down and then you speak louder? Are you underconfident?
No, sir, I'm not underconfident.
No, you're giving a look of being an underconfident.
Sorry, sir, it won't be repeated next time.
Yeah. Just explain this complete, this one that you just spoke, the laws
Yes,
of
sir.
that when an aircraft goes in the air, what are the forces acting on that?
Sir, the forces are the air resistance and the buoyancy, the air buoyancy.
What is that?
So air buoyancy is the upthrust when an body is immersed in air.
So what is the difference between a rotor operated helicopter and that fixed wing aircraft?
So the rooted means a helicopter has the means it counteracts gravity, and also it reduces drag to move forward easily, while the aircrafts have the wings which acts on the principle of Bernoulli's and buoyancy and move forward.
The principle of Bernoulli's and buoyancy. I want explanation in detail.
Sir, as mentioned before, buoyancy is the upthrust when a body is immersed in any fluid, it may be air or water. Also, when talking of Bernoulli's theorem, it is the. So sorry, sir, I am not aware of Bernoulli's theorem.
You're not able to explain it.
Yes.
What are give 3 national and international events that has taken place in last 1 year and are of very important nature?
Sir, talking of the national news, this year only our general elections, the previous year our general elections were held, and the government got repeated. Also, the
The government got repeated, or the
ruling party got repeated.
The ruling party got repeated.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Also, the next news could be regarding the this Operation Sindoor, which was being done by India in the reply to the Pahalgam attack. Also, it could be about India's surpassing the Japan's economy and becoming a thriving economy of $4 trillion. Also, when talking of international news, it could be the tariff war that was being imposed by US, known as the reciprocal tariffs, means imposing the same percentage of tariffs to the countries that they have been imposing on US. The second news could be the Israel-Palestine war that took place last year. Also, the third news.
Are you aware what is this tariff war?
So tariff means basically means tax.
Taxes. So this is between India and China, or US China, US India. What is that? Which country?
Sir, it is a world issue.
How is it impacting India?
Sir, as US has been imposing reciprocal tariffs, as Donald.
There was such an important event that has taken place, the Pahalgam and this Operation Sindoor. You're joining Air Force. The Air Force has played a major role in that. How could you miss that?
Sir, I mentioned Operation Sindoor.
No, how did you miss that? That you could have explained that Operation Sindoor in detail?
Yes, sir.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ansh, I would say that firstly, you start preparing yourself well, get into details of everything.
Okay, sir.
Your current affairs, general awareness, physical fitness, again, I would say that go for your physical exercises.
Sure, sir.
Only reading Bhagavad Gita alone, I think that you're getting more into religious aspects of life. I think that's very fine. But once you have the hobby of reading, you must be going across for reading of so many magazines and other motivational books.
Okay, sir. I'll surely read about it.
And also, mix up with your friends. I find that you've got very little friends. You should have the larger field of friends with you.
Sir, I do have friends, but after the drop year,
And just sitting at one place studying for JEE or preparing for NDA, you must sit down with your friends, discuss with them,
sure, sir.
develop team games. You have to play games. When you play team games, it develops the team spirit in you.
Okay, sir.
Like football, basketball, hockey, these are very important games. Wish you all the best.